But I think it's a testament, first and foremost, to the relationship that we've built up with LOCOG. Not only LOCOG, UPS as well, and also Wincanton here, that we played a significant part in a successful Olympic Games from a logistics point of view. Dealing with LOCOG, UPS and Wincanton has been an inspiration for the team here, and from the early days when myself, Debbie and Paul were involved, meeting with the team that you had of LOCOG and UPS in particular at that stage was, I think, as I said, inspirational for us, but also we came away with a new way of looking at dealing with logistics overall. And that might sound a bit gushy today, but we've put an awful lot of time and effort into trying bringing out the excitement that you guys brought to logistics into this organisation here, and some bizarre elements as well, but we won't cover those. But I think that I'd like to thank publicly LOCOG for their support for the Port of Tilbury, your faith in us, and the fact, I hope, that we brought the flexibility that you were looking for. And indeed, I think we've all built up not only a business relationship, but a good friendship over the years as well with many of the guys around the sort of LOCOG, UPS and Wincanton team, and I hope that that continues for many years to come.
SEPCO called the putting on the Olympic Games the largest peacetime logistical exercise in the world, which was great of him because we've all got that on our CVs. To be honest with you, when you're putting on the largest peacetime logistical exercise in the world, we as a team sort of were charged with that, and it could feel like a bit of a heavy burden to carry, but we decided there were probably 4 key things we needed to make sure that we had if we were going to deliver a really great result. The first one was we needed to make sure we got fantastic people, either working directly for us or working with the organisations that we were going to be partnering with. And I've got to say, personally, I think I've had the best team that could ever have been assembled for delivering the games. It's been absolutely marvellous and privileged to be working with every one of my team. And I include all the Port of Tilbury guys in that because you know, we talk about a one-team approach and an extended team. So that was the first thing we were looking for. Second thing was we knew we'd have to go through a lot of detailed preparation and planning. And that's what we did. We had a hugely detailed plan, broke everything down into bite-sized chunks, and that contributed to our success. And the Port of Tilbury were instrumental in helping us do that planning. You used the word flexibility. The third thing we were looking for is we knew, despite all the planning, stuff would go wrong, and how we responded to that would be really important. So having flexibility and being responsive was really key to us, and we adopted the sort of Marines mantra. I don't know if you know the Marines mantra, but basically they have this view that you can plan and prepare all you like, but first contact with the enemy, plan goes out the window, in which case you then have to be able to improvise, adapt and overcome. And that's pretty much what we had to do, a lot more than most people know. Please don't report that. And the final thing really, which sort of wraps around all of that, was we knew we had to have great partners. We were hugely privileged to have UPS as our sponsor. They did a marvellous job for us in terms of the people they gave us, and some of them are in the room now. Alan, Derek, couldn't have been more supportive for us. And of course, the partnership with the Port of Tilbury. I think it's fair to say that we came down, had a look at the port. We knew the port were really, really keen to be involved in the Olympics, and were disappointed that the ODA hadn't chosen the Port of Tilbury. Debbie made that pretty clear that we were very happy about it. We were pretty determined to be here for lots of reasons, and how grateful are we that we made the decision that we would be here. We got great space, we got great support, we got flexibility. We had loads of issues that we could pick the phone up. Jose was picking the phone up, as you all know, to try and just make sure that the games went ahead. And it was because of that type of partnership, the support we've had from all of our partners, and the Port of Tilbury being a really key one for us. It's because of that that I think we sit this side of the games, and everybody's looking back saying, that was the greatest games ever. Even the You know, this is an iconic symbol of the games. I don't know if you followed the torch relay. It arrived in the UK on May the 17th, and Ben Ainsley, who just so happens is a UPS ambassador, was the first guy to carry the torch. If you followed it for the full 70 days, it was an absolutely amazing story. We got everything off to a great start. It's a pretty iconic symbol of the game, and we're absolutely delighted to be able to present you with one pair to thank you for really everything you did to make sure that the games were a massive success.
Thanks very much. Thank you very much.
There we go. Right, okay. Big smile, straight towards me, that's lovely. And again, just hold that pose. Hold that pose, hold that pose.